Hi everyone, and welcome to my live stream of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Our first flight today in the Vision Jet will be going from Gatwick in the UK to Heathrow in London. We'll get the jet ready. Let's get my co-pilot on board. There's our route, but we will be flying around the city of London before we land at Heathrow. Let's check to see if my co-pilot's on board. There she is, looking as beautiful as usual. Okay, let's start it up. I am using my Thrustmaster T-HOTUS 4 joystick and throttle combo. Go Thrustmaster. Okay, let's clear out the errors now. Also with the flight stick we can do this, which is a close-up view. And we can see what's going on. Generators on. Strobe lights are now on. Oxygen on. Bleed air. Pilot heat on. Okay, that gets rid of most of the errors. Ooh, kind of cloudy here. We may have to stay under the cloud layer. We're using live weather, not live time. Let's get some clearance.
Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra with Golf. Request taxi for takeoff. Departing straight out.
Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Taxi 2 and hold short of runway 26. Left using taxiway Juliet Mike. Contact tower on 124.2 trees when ready.
Taxiing. Hold short runway 26 left using taxiway Juliet Mike. X-Ray Golf Sierra.
I don't think we're going to need a pushback. Let's see. Nope, we're not going to need a pushback. It's a very short taxi. Okay, let's get some flaps on. Parking brake off. And let's set some altitude here first. Course heading should be 333. And we may be flying low, so stay out of the clouds. Let's set it at 5,000 and we can adjust. We won't turn on the autopilot until we get up in the air. Heading select. And we said 333. And we use the heading select on. Okay, let's throttle up. Got some nice traffic here. Runway should be just right here. Korean Air. Nice. Hopefully we don't have to clear out these clouds so we can get some nice views of London. Two six left. Let's contact the tower.
Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Oh, we're cleared.
7 straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 26 left.
Cleared for takeoff runway 26 left. X-ray Golf Sierra.
We'll just taxi up here. This jet doesn't need very much runway. There's our beautiful glass cockpit. 2-6 left. Do our last check. Okay, I think we're ready to go. With the HOTUS, we can just scroll down through all of these maps. This is pretty cool. We don't need to do anything anymore. Look at that. We can go all the way through. Okay, let's go. Welcome in, everybody. If you just joined, our first flight today in our Vision Jet will be from Gatwick, the UK, to London's Heathrow, but we're going to fly around downtown London first, as we want to check out the scenery on this PS5. And let's go. Should be a lot smoother today than it has been the past few days, because I did hook up my HOTUS 4. Go Thrustmaster. It's telling me not to use full throttle. 95, 100 knots. Usually takes off by itself. Let's get up in the air. Gear up. Ooh, it's cloudy. I set the time for noon. So this is live weather, but not live time. We may have to change that. I'm on a VFR plan here.
X-ray Golf Sierra, leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Flaps up. I want to check out the scenery, so we're going to probably, after we get the autopilot on, we'll clear out the clouds. Stand by if you put anything in the chat. Again, this is the PS5, and I'm rocking the... Oh, wait. I got to answer that. My co-pilot didn't answer. Acknowledge my frequency change. And let's clear out these clouds so we can see beautiful London. So we're now going to do custom. And turn off live weather. Now we have a clear day in London. Well, we want to check out, it's all about checking out the scenery with the PS5. So let's go. Okay, let's get some altitude now and make our turn. So this is the third day. Let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, fourth day. No issues, no freezing, no crashing. Just great gameplay. Okay, we're on our heading. Let's set the autopilot now, see what happens.
Radar contact 4 miles west of Gatwick, 4600. QNH 101
Autopilot will be engaged here. There it is, autopilot on. And then we'll look around the scenery as we fly. For anybody watching, it does work on controller, but it's a heck of a lot better with the flight stick. And I've got my pedals hooked up too. So I've got rudder and brakes. We need to cut the throttle a little bit. We're getting an overspeed warning. And we might want to change our heading. 333. Let's adjust our heading. We're just coming back on course here. The CRS said 333. It's obviously off a little. Okay, we're getting back on course here. Autopilot's on. We'll intercept. And if you just joined, where we are in our Vision Jet, flying from Gatwick in the UK to London's Heathrow. And I think London is the photogrammetry stuff. So we'll see how the quality of the image is. If you're playing on PlayStation, the max quality you get is medium. We're going to just intercept this line here. Get back on course. Garmin just lost its mind. Now we'll get back on course. It's 3:56. So with the HOTUS, what you can do is you can use the hat switch and look at the different views, which is pretty nice compared to having to go through the controller. You can even do the other views too. Watch. You can do them all. Okay, let's get our airspeed up a little bit. And now let's readjust our heading to 333. I'll keep checking the chat as we're flying. 333 is our CRS. Okay, now we've got our airspeed up. Set the heading for 348, 345. Okay, I also remapped one of the buttons so the outside view now I have control of. Uh-oh, now we get overspeed. Okay, now we can check out the scenery. Let's see where we're at. Okay, we're almost there, so we're going to fly around for a while. And then we'll come back on course. London, I think, is to the right. Autopilot off. And we'll check out this, there's the field right there. Here's Heathrow. Welcome in, everybody. We're just doing a... Oh, it's going to give me clearance to land. Well, we want to see London first. We'll be back. Fly straight in. Is this smooth or what? You're just watching Welcome to the UK. Let's check out this scenery. The draw is really good on a PS5, and this is a PS5 standard, not the Pro. I do have a Pro, but we're going to play it on the standard.
Bird 1456, UNH 1013, cleared for takeoff runway 27 right.
And tomorrow's stream will be all Hawaii, December 7th, 1941. So we'll be in Hawaii all day flying around. Hi, if you just joined, we did a short flight from Gatwick in the UK to London's Heathrow, but we're going to first check out the scenery that the PS5 is using in downtown London. Oh, that's me. Where's my co-pilot? Oh, pattern entry, yeah, I gotta... I'm not flying in yet. Let me check on my co-pilot. She fall asleep? Hey, wake up. Oh, look at this. London's looking beautiful. Hey, 007. Let me read your chat. Hang on. This edition, I think, this edition is the Premium Deluxe. I think that's the only way you get the, you got to get the Deluxe to get this Vision Jet. I don't think you get this with the Standard Edition. But you know what? In the shop, if you want to see, it's very easy to upgrade if you want to. If you have the Standard Edition, you'll be rocking on Monday, I think, the 8th. If that's what you were asking. Everything will be unlocked, but you just won't get as many handcrafted airports and as many aircraft. That's the biggest difference. I think I counted 102 aircraft with the Premium Deluxe. Keep in mind the max graphics on a PS5, no matter if you have the Pro or not, will be medium. Okay, so I hope that helped, 007. Okay, we're flying around London here. Let's turn around and we'll follow the river back. Better make sure my trim is set for positive. We don't want to go too low. We'll leave it at +4. Let's try the pedals out. It's going to wobble a little bit while I try the rudder. Look at that. Pedals work. We'll fly along the river here. Oh, the autopilot kicked in. That's why I set my trim. Yeah, it kicked in because of the heading hold. Hang on a second, I'll read your chat. So there's really not a way to unlock it. After this flight, I'll show you the store. And with the shop, the marketplace is going to show is whatever version you have, everything will be unlocked. Hold on a second. Just lost some power. So everything will be unlocked. If you buy the standard edition, whatever you get will show unlocked, all the scenery. And if you buy the next up edition, that will show. There's really nothing to purchase. I think there's one aircraft you can purchase separately. But like they said right now, the marketplace is really not set up. The only option you'll probably have is if you want to download everything. But, you know, that'll cost you 400 gigs of space. And okay, I'm playing on the standard install, which was 27 gigs. And I'm playing on Wi-Fi, and you can see how smooth this is. So there's really no need to download all the scenery and all the aircraft. Hang on a second. I'll check your chat in a second. I don't want to hit any buildings as I'm flying through the river here. Slow down. So I'll show you, yeah, 007. I'll show you right after I land. We're going to head back to Heathrow now. Let me see where we're at here. Let's pause it. Okay, so we're going to come about. We're heading towards Heathrow. Yeah, I can fly over the stadiums. Are you in the UK? I don't know. Tell me where to go here. I don't know the area. I was just following the river. Where are the other stadiums? To the left, to the right? How does the scenery look on this PS5? Don't forget, everybody, hit the like button so the red lousy algorithm will send it out. Yeah, let's do that view. See if I can find the airport again. Let me see where we're at. Let's give it some trim up so we don't crash into the ground. Okay, we're getting close. Oh, I just passed the stadium? Oh, okay. Let's fly over. Well, we already had clearance, so I could probably just go in and land, and I'll probably get pushed on a go around. Oh, there's a, look at that, there's some traffic on final there. There's the field. We can also do this. Oh, there's a runway we're going on. Okay, so we're going to just come around. Let's get some flaps going. Gear down.
Runway 27 right, IFR to Vancouver.
Hi everybody, welcome in if you just joined. Our first flight today was flying around London, took off from Gatwick. Now we're going to land at Heathrow, and then we're going to show 007 the item shop, or I should call it the marketplace. There we go. I am using a flight stick. The only one that's compatible with the PS5 is the HOTUS 4 made by Thrustmaster. Okay, let's turn on the POIs. Oh, 007, you're a helicopter flyer, okay. I've been trying those without very much success. I also just checked out my pedals, watched the rudder on the pedals. See? The pedals do work with the HOTUS. Okay, there's our target. Let's go full flaps. They're going to make me go around because I was supposed to land like 10 minutes ago.
Hold short runway 27 right, Seabird 85. Heathrow Tower.
There we go, there's the field.
Departure. Runway 27 right, IFR to Vancouver.
Look how smooth this is for a PS5. Heck yeah. Yeah, well, 007, you cannot find the Thrustmaster HOTUS 4 anywhere right now. Everybody already caught on. Thrustmaster doesn't even have them, and I called them yesterday. They're not sure when they're going to get them back in. They are a hot commodity right now. I was fortunate enough to snag one. Yeah, I'm on final, but they're not going to clear me. Okay, we got 2 red, 2 whites. It works on controller. I was flying the first 3 days on a controller.
Heathrow Tower, Seabird 85 at runway 27 right, ready for departure.
2 reds, 2 whites.
IFR to Vancouver.
I'll check the chat as soon as I land here. I remapped one of the buttons so I can easily change it, so I just lost my HUD. We're on a good approach. Now if I just don't bounce. Bounce, bounce. Throttle back. The Garmin just lost its mind. I'm seeing in this Vision Jet that the Garmin is losing the connection to the satellite.
Virgin 2 tree ready for departure. Runway 27 right. IFR.
Wow, this was a good approach. Let's not screw this up.
Virgin 2 tree hold short runway 27 right. Traffic is on final.
Watch, they're going to tell me go around any second. I was cleared before.
Hold short runway 27 right. Virgin 2 tree.
Okay, let's idle it out.
Heathrow Tower. Virgin
Look
2
at this
tree,
landing. Let's go.
27 right ready for departure. IFR to Los Angeles. Virgin 2 tree hold short runway.
Oh yeah, what a landing.
On short final.
Brakes. Oh, I didn't use my foot pedals. I was using the stick.
X-ray Golf Sierra. Turn next taxiway.
That's me.
Hold short
Let's get off the runway.
27 right. Virgin 2 tree. Heathrow Tower. Virgin 2 tree ready for
Let's get some
departure.
taxi
Runway
clearance.
27 right. IFR to Los Angeles. X-ray Golf Sierra.
We're taking a shortcut. Hang on, I'll check the chat as soon as I come to a stop here.
Virgin 2 tree. QNH 101 tree. Cleared for takeoff runway 27 right.
Do you like that landing? First time with the stick on the PS5.
Runway 27 right.
Let me use the foot brakes. See if they work. Oh, yep, they work. Okay, I'll check the chat here and then we'll get some clearance.
Runway 27 right. Virgin 2 tree.
Yeah, 007, I didn't do so good in Aspen the other day. Had to go around 3 times. Don't forget everybody to hit the like button. So get more views. Okay, let's get some taxi clearance. Taxi to the gate.
Heathrow ground. Alpha Sierra X-ray.
Now watch my
Request taxi to the gate.
lovely co-pilot will take care of this.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf
Watch, her
Sierra.
mouth even
Taxi
moves.
gate 216,
Check this out.
using Taxiway Alpha 7 Lima 1 tree Alpha Kilo Bravo Kilo.
Oh, she's not going to acknowledge? Are you serious? I got to do it for you? What am I paying you for? She usually acknowledges it, but in this case we will. Watch.
Taxiing to gate 216 using taxiway Alpha 7 Lima 1 tree Alpha Kilo Bravo Kilo. X-ray Golf Sierra.
See, she did acknowledge after I clicked it. So here's what you get if you use a controller. You can do this, you can do this. You can check out the back seats. I loaded the passengers, but they're not loading. I think your graphics have to be higher. So you can do all this with the controller, and then here's what you can do with the stick, with the hat switch. Down, down, right. I mean, you can't get closer than this. Look at that stack. Then you can do the stack, and you can even do, if I hit it just right, wait, I hit slightly up, so it will go through the whole thing. There you go. Everything, fuel control, engine, overhead. And also, this aircraft has the emergency return. If you press this button, safe return, it'll find the nearest airport and fly by itself. Autopilot to the nearest airport. This is a real jet, and from what I read, the Cirrus Vision is sold out through 2029. Okay, let's taxi. Where are we going? I don't know this airport, so we're going to use the helper. There we go. We need to use it, we need to use it. That's the way it is. Let's go. Uh-oh, we're going to have to hold here. Where are they going? We got a jumbo there.
X-ray Golf Sierra, hold position.
Okay, I'm holding.
320 on the taxiway.
Hold position. X-ray Golf Sierra.
Let's follow that Airbus.
X-ray Golf Sierra, continue taxi.
Thank you for the continue.
Roger. X-ray Golf Sierra.
Hang on, I was looking at the chat. Let's catch up to this Airbus. We're exceeding the speed limit for taxiing. That's okay. Oh, we're going to be turning in here. Then we'll set up our next flight. Let's get the flaps up. I wanted to kind of do Europe today because tomorrow is going to be all Hawaii. December 7th. You know what that is. .007, how do you like this traffic it loads? This is pretty good for medium graphics. Let me get my feet on the pedals. Why did I set them up if I'm not going to use them? See, look at this. Pedals work. Look at that, it even shows the skid marks. I'm still getting used to these pedals on the PS5. Wow, look at all this traffic. Nice. Oh, hey, what are you doing? Airbuses, they think they own the road. Yeah, and I don't think it'd be that much better on a Pro. I have a Pro, but it's still sitting in a box. Where are they sending me here? I noticed that the Garmin, the only thing I'm seeing is on this aircraft, the Garmin will lose connection with the satellite and then have to reconnect. No, I think it's got a parking spot for me that's being taken up by a jet. Look at that. ATC has done this a couple of times. Let me find another spot. Let's see. Let me look around for another spot here. See, look. They gave me instructions to park right there. Hello. Let me look around. Where are we going to park? Wow, we got a lot of slots taken. Okay, we can park. We could park next to there. Let's go. We're making our own parking. Here's an open gate. They were off by one gate. Okay, let's try the free view and we'll look around and see how the PS5 reacts. How's that? Yeah, well, it's even an issue on the other platform, on the Xbox too. So watch, let's do a free view and then we'll go to the marketplace and I'll show you how that works. So we do this, free cam, And now we're flying. So where's my aircraft at? Where's my aircraft? Look at this. Pretty cool, huh? Look at this. We can go watch this one taxiing. Smooth as can be. I can't say as much on the other console. You don't get any sound during this, by the way. Look at that. Beautiful. Swing around here. Where did I park? Here we go. A lot of Airbuses. Wow. This is a handcrafted airport, by the way. 007. Now, I'm not sure which version you have to get it. Might be with standard. This is premium deluxe, so I don't know. You have to look at the chart. Where did I park? Okay, let's back out of this. Okay, let's go to the shop. I have to pay my co-pilot here. Okay, we'll just exit out instead of shutting it down. Okay, let's go to the shop. So the handcrafted airports are going to be a lot more detailed, 007. So let's back out. Go to the marketplace. Okay, can you guys hear me? I'll tell you what happened in a second. Okay, what happened was this is not on the sim. This is on me. For some reason I hit something and it does that sometimes and it disconnected from my mixer. So tell me if you can hear me again. Should be able to. I'm seeing the meters working. But yeah, once in a while it disconnects when I'm on a PS5. That has nothing to do with the sim. Okay, thanks. Okay, 007. So here's the shop. So this is what you get. So with Premium Deluxe, it tells me I can upgrade to Aviator and get more aircrafts. So it'll let you upgrade from the Standard Edition. See, because I own the Standard, Premium, and then I can upgrade to Aviator. So now, as far as the stuff you can get, see where it says free updates? What version you're going to get these free updates. It's part of the package. See? And you can see there's no planes to buy. Here, there's one right here. So here, we could buy this plane here with either real money or we need 52 credits. I can get a free trial. But you see the aircraft here, they're all showing owned. So if you have the standard deluxe or the standard, what you're going to see is, oh, here's the plane I really want. Oh, no, that's not the regular Coronado. So you're going to see all the planes you own here, but look, you can't buy any. This is it. And I'll show you all the planes that I have. Okay, so you understand how the upgrade works now? There's nothing in the marketplace, really, that you can buy extra. You'd have to upgrade your sim. So now let's go back to my library. Free flight. I counted 102 aircraft, so here's what you get with the Premium Deluxe. Good selection, but again, it's $130. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Am I going too fast? 18, 20, 24, 26. That's 40. That's 50. I'll go back through it slower. That's 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. 100. And 203. So you get 103 aircraft with the Premium Deluxe. There's charts all over the internet that tell you the differences, but I know you're not going to get the Vision Jet, my favorite. And then I don't think you get this Beechcraft King, which is a pretty cool aircraft too. All glass cockpit. Now, everybody that pre-orders is going to get this, but it does not work, I think, until Monday the 8th. We can try it. We'll try it, but I don't think it's going to work. It's right here. This boom jet. Everybody says they can't hear the sound inside. Let's just pick it. And then let's go find somewhere else, set up a flight. We'll just try this, see if it works. Let's see, should we stay in Europe? Where do we want to go? What's the weather looking like? Well, we got manual weather on, so let's try this jet around London. Where did London go? There's Dublin. There it is. Heathrow. We'll just go all start set up on the runway. Now, another thing, 007, is there's no crossplay. So if you have 500 aircraft that you bought for PC or Xbox, guess what? They aren't going to be there. And you can't import them in.
Heathrow Tower.
You're starting over again.
X-ray Bravo. Ready for straight out departure at runway 27 right.
I thought I changed the weather. Come on. Custom. There we go. Now, apparently, the inside sound doesn't work. See, the outside sound works. Inside, dead quiet. So we aren't using this. I think it starts working on Monday. So much for that. Yeah, if you start on PS5, you're all set. It's just the people that have, a big investment. Okay, let's put it back to live, and let's check out the weather everywhere else. You know how to set up your flight conditions and to see other people? This is how you do it. All players on the bottom. Live weather. And you'll see other flyers if they're in the area. If you want to do a group flight with you only, you pick that one in the corner on the bottom right. Group only, off. Okay, let's see. Well, let's get rid of this jet first off. The only jet I'm really having trouble with, I wish Boeing would come in here today, one of the chatters, is the 737 MAX. When you enable the autopilot, the trim starts flipping out. And it's like, you know, doing a seesaw. Let's stay with, and this is a livery, so you got different liveries. I got the Alaska Airlines rocking with the Boeing, but again, the liveries doesn't matter if you can't fly it. Okay, let's see. What are we going to do? We'll see where we're going to go. Let's get rid of this jet first. I have an FA-18. Maybe we'll use that in Hawaii tomorrow. Okay, back to that. Then let's look around the world here and see what's cooking. So here's Europe. We can fly in the Austrian Alps. Let's see. Germany. What's going on in Sweden? We want to find some snow. Let's check this out. What do we got here? We can fly from here to here. Check out the mountains. Let's see. Let's just take a look at this. We got to change our flight condition time because it's obviously probably close to being nighttime in the we'll change this in a second. Let's see. Whoops. It backed out because I didn't have a flight plan. Okay, let's look. So you see how smooth this is when you go down? I can tell you from first hand, if you do this on your Xbox, it's going to freeze. No freezing. Go Sony. Okay, we got a small airport here. Some mountains. Where's the snow? There we go. So let's do this. So this will be our departure. And where did I want to go? We're in Sweden here, somewhere. Oh, we want to go here. Let's see how long this flight is. Norway? This is Norway. Let's see. Arrival. That's 45 minutes. We can do this flight. I want to see some snow. Should we do an on the runway or should we taxi? We can set up the plane. We can do a quick setup. Okay, let's pick a gate so we don't have to taxi, 5 miles. Oh, that's a fuel box. There's a ramp. Ramp large. We can do this one right here. Departure. Fly it. I-5449. Turkey. I haven't done Turkey yet. Is that what you're asking to do, Turkey? I haven't done Turkey yet. We're trying to stay in Europe today. Okay, it's rather dark. I don't usually do night flights. I like dusk because what's the point of looking at the scenery? Hello? Yeah, we know it's dark there, okay? Let's fix that. And live weather, we'll set it for noon. We got snow here? I think we do. We got some clouds. Hopefully we don't have to clear those out so we can see what's going on. Oh, look at that car going by. Okay, let's check our map out. This is the most important screen you'll have in Flight Sim right here. If you want to do an IFR plan, right here. Okay, there's our flight. I don't see any mountains. Well, I'm not seeing snow. Let's load our passengers, which is my trusty assistant. It doesn't load the passengers, and I'm figuring I haven't been able to get that to work, and I think it's because it might have to have higher graphics. Because, see, it shows green, and then you load the aircraft. When it goes white, it tells you it's loaded, right? Okay, it's loaded. Oh, I didn't load everybody? Okay. Oh, it's not loading the pilot. That's right, of course. Okay, so now if I go into the aircraft after I open it up, let's just do a quick prep. See how my co-pilot's there? So she wasn't there a minute ago because I have to load them now. We'll go in there and there won't be any passengers watch. There never is. Come on, Chalks. And don't forget to take this off. You want to really screw up your flight. Okay, let's climb on board. How'd she get in there? The door's closed. She's going without me. Too bad you can't walk right in. Look. Oh, nope. Okay, so now, there's my co-pilot. Get the safety pins off now. Look, see, there's no passengers. Let's go back here. So this Vision jet is a real jet, and it even has room to put a restroom back here, according to the specs. Okay, we can do two ways. I can start it up completely manual, but why waste the time when I can just do a quick start with that? I think part of Flight Sim is setting up the flight, but I'm more into the scenery. Now we do have some errors here, as you can see, and we'll clear those out. It's pilot heat. There's just one we cannot fix. It has to do with the gas. If you want to set it up manually, right here, battery 2, battery 1, generator 2, master oxygen has to be on, strobe lights on, if I can hit the spot. Okay, and then pilot heat has to be on. So now we should only have one error, two errors. Parking brake, yeah, there you go. Parking brake and that gas. The gas thing only works on the higher graphics. You go in here and you click on the MFD and you set that, and then that error will go away. Okay, let's check out. Ooh, we got some big jets right here. Okay. We do not need a pushback unless you want to see a pushback. We don't need it. Let's get clearance. You can watch her talk. Oh wait, let's go inside. We'll go straight out.
Flesland ground.
Watch this.
Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra with Sierra. Request taxi for takeoff. Departing straight out.
See her mouth moves.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra. Taxi 2 and hold short of runway tree 5 using taxiway Hotel Yankee Alpha Niner. Contact tower on 119.
Now I'm not sure if she'll respond and acknowledge. She usually does, but see, she's not gonna.
Taxi 2 and
Oh, she is. Okay.
using taxiway Hotel Yankee Alpha Niner. X-ray Golf Sierra.
She didn't respond last time. Okay, everything's spooled up now. Again, if you just joined, here's the difference between using the stick on the controller, You know, just move around, whatever. And what you can do with the HOTAS 4, the hat switch, it's got these great views. Look at that. Now if I click it just right, it'll go into all the views. I'm not clicking it just at the right spot. Come on. Come on. Maybe I gotta click it. Oh, it'll click and it'll go up. I think I showed you that before. Wait. Let's try it one more time. Okay, click left. If my finger's too far down, it won't do it. It'll show everything basically. Okay, let's not waste all the time with that. Where are we taxiing to? I don't know this airport, so we're going to use the helper. Oh, we're taxiing right there. That's right. I did set it up like that. Okay. Let me check the chat before we start. Hi there, 777. I don't think Egypt Air is in the to be able to pick that. I don't think it's in the livery. I couldn't find it. It's a 777. I could check it after this flight, but and maybe it is. I didn't fly the 777, so I'm not sure if that's standard in the livery, because what you get's what you get with this. So let's start taxiing. Break off. Oh, we need to set our... Hello. We need to set our altitude. Look at this. I'm getting too excited. We're in the mountains, so what are we going to do? 10,000 to make sure. Make it 12,000. Yeah, Egyptian Air might be a livery. Could be. The only Boeing I've pulled up so far is the we'll make it 14,000. The only livery I pulled up on the Boeing, I did Alaska Air. I know Egypt Air was not there for the MAX. And let's see, the CRS chorus should be 87. It's almost there. We'll set that, and we'll just use a heading hold. Okay, so now when we hit the autopilot, everything will come alive. And now let's taxi. Parking brake, I think, is off. Yep, we're going that way. I like these short taxis, so I try and set up the gate close to the runway it assigned. Hi everybody, welcome in if you just joined. We're on our second flight. And then we're going in Sweden somewhere. Whoops, why am I not on my pedals using the brakes? I got my pedals set up and I'm not even using them. Let's try the brake pedals. Oh, they do work. Look at that. The rudder's a little touchy. Cleared for takeoff. No waiting. You go to a busy airport, you're going to be holding for 20 minutes. Yeah, this is easier with a flight stick and throttle, but Again, it does work okay with the controller. My first landing was darn near perfect with the controller, or with the stick. Okay, this Vision Jet takes off at about 100 knots. So let's just taxi out to the numbers. We don't need all this runway. I've remapped one of the switches on the HOTUS so I can switch real quick. Oh, we don't have any flaps set. How cool. Hang on, let me just line up. Use the brakes on the...
Nordic 610.
Okay,
Taxiway.
there we go. Lined up. Let's get flaps. You ready to go, co-pilot? Hey, I'm talking to you. Oh, she looked away. Okay, let's go. Oh, we got our aircraft on the runway. Well, you better move, because I'm going. Move it or lose it.
Turn next taxiway.
They didn't tell me to hold. Move it or lose it. He's picked to lose it. Whoops. It's telling me I'm over throttling. Ah! 80 knots. It'll just take off by itself at 100 knots. Now my rudder's all off. 105 knots.
610. Turn next taxiway.
Full power. There we go. Gear up.
Nordic 610.
This is noon in Sweden? How come this looks like it's dark? And you can control the trim from the hat switch too. Let's take a look. Ooh, why is the sun setting? I set it for noon.
121.905. Nordic 610.
We'll check out the scenery in the Nordic part of the world. Okay, I set my
X-ray Golf Sierra.
way too high. Hold on.
Frequency change approved.
Hang on a second. I'm going to change this. Pause. I am going to change. I thought we were in the mountains. I'm going to change my altitude. I don't need 14. There goes the Garmin losing its mind. We'll fly at, say, 10,000. I like to stay low. This way it shows the scenery off a little better.
X-ray Golf Sierra. Did you copy?
Yeah, I copied. They'll cancel my flight plan if I don't answer them.
Flesland Tower, Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Frequency change.
Okay, here we go. Oh, we need to turn. It's recommending I turn that way. So let's just follow the path. Flaps up. And we'll check out the scenery. Okay, I'm not seeing anything in the chat. All good. See how smooth this is? There was an update, 2 updates yesterday for the PlayStation. I'm not sure exactly what they did. I know when I turned it on, there was 2 updates waiting. Flying back over the field as we get on course. Nice sunset. Okay, let's climb. It's telling me to turn on the autopilot. Not yet. Hey, you can look out the window. Don't get sick. We're at 4,000. Going to 10. How's the scenery looking? Hang on, I'll check the chat after I get some altitude here. I probably could have went to 7,000. These mountains aren't very high. We'll stay low, we'll get a better view. And we'll stay out of the clouds, so... Oh, no wonder. The autopilot kicked in and it put the trim down to 100%. No wonder I'm having a hard time holding it. Let's get the trim going. Set the trim back to 0. Okay, up 2%. And since these mountains aren't high, what do you think? Yeah, we'll go 10,000. That's fine. We already did 8,000. I just want to stay out of the clouds. Let's do 9. Let's pause this thing. We'll adjust if needed. Okay, let's go down up 2%, and now we'll engage the autopilot. Easy on the flight stick, one button. Autopilot engaged, and we're going to reset the chorus to 9-7. 8-7's off. Let me see something in the chat. Oh, 007, I didn't know you took off. Sorry. I have to look over to my right to see it. Let's reset this 095. Heading. Let's set the heading to 94. Okay, that should put us on a good course. Now we can check out the scenery. Looking good. Look at this. Now that's a view right there. And we now need to cut back. We're going to be over speed here in a second. That's going to be my thumbnail right there. Let's see, are we at 9,000? Why is it going down? Let's see where we're at. Oh, we got a long way to go. Enjoy your 45-minute flight. Why is it holding at 8,700? That's okay, we'll just leave it there. What's that telling me? Oops. Oh, barometric pressure. Oh, we have some snow here, look. Let's check out the detail. We're just high enough. I'm not sure about that mountain in front of us. Looking good. And the draw rate is really wonderful on the PS5. It's not drawn like 3 inches in front of you like on the other platform. Okay, we're at 7.9. Let's adjust. Yeah, when you go inside and you start scrolling down, the Garmin 9.4 is my AP on? Oh, I think my AP's on. Hold on. I thought I turned it off. Let's see. Oh yeah, the AP's on. Okay, hold on a second. Change the heading. Let's get back on course. Oh, we're flying somewhere in Sweden. I forget what we called the airport. I just picked something with some mountains. Here, I'll pull up.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is type 18 miles west of Echo November Charlie for uniform.
I'll pull it up and I'll show you.
Request flight following.
Let's get back on course here.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra. Flatland approach. Squawk 4475.
Squawk 4475. X-ray Golf
Hang on a
Sierra.
second. This thing is
X-ray Golf Sierra. Radar contact 17 miles.
hang on, let me straighten this out.
Charlie 4 uniform. 7900. QNH 100.
I need to get back on course. I'm going the wrong way.
Roger. X-ray Golf Sierra.
And then I'll pull up the flight plan. Oh, beautiful day.
X-ray Golf.
Few clouds.
Contact Moto Center on 118.55. Good day.
Okay, let's get back on course here.
Go to 118.55. X-ray Golf Sierra.
Wow, look at this scenery. Incredible. Okay, 074 is our current heading. Zero 082, 083. Okay, let's set it for 084. And then we'll get the AP on 084. The heading hold must have come off. 084. Yeah, see, heading select is off. Okay, now let's turn on the autopilot. Now the autopilot's on. Okay, let's see if it fixes itself here. Should be back on course. Then we can focus on the scenery. Okay, we're back on course. I don't think I want to go much lower than this. It's holding at 93. We'll just leave it there. So here's the flight plan. Fursland to, I can't even pronounce that. It's somewhere in Sweden. And there's our flight path. Now you want to see the plane flip out, take a nosedive. So this is what happens on the other platform. Let me pause it. If you go inside here and you go recenter, when I come out of this, the plane might take a nosedive. So just be prepared. It's not me. Okay, let's get ready to pause and then get the stick ready. That's what it does on the other platform. Nope, look, works. Yeah, I would have been doing a spiral down right now. Ooh, I think we're a little on the low side. Nice views though. So 007, you saw the flight plan? Man, we're hugging the mountains. I guess I should have went up to 10, but let's see what it's set. Heading is good. Heading select. Flight director is on. Autopilot's on. Okay. VFR in the clouds. 085. It's recommending 088. I want to see if it turns off the autopilot. It should just readjust the heading. 084. 088. Okay, it is changing the heading. Let's go 9. Ooh, we're getting bumped around up here. Look at that. How's that for realism? 092 we're going to set. Now we got some snow. Okay, this is what I want to see. Look at this. Yeah, you can buy a $4,000 PC with a graphics card and get ultra graphics, or you can buy a $500 PlayStation and get medium graphics that look like this. You do miss some stuff if you don't have ultra graphics, but see what's on this side. And I can guarantee you that that $4,000 PC will crash. Not if, it's when. Okay, now we're in the clouds. I don't want to go any lower though. We could clear these up. You know what we're going to do? No, I just cleared up. If the clouds become too heavy, I'll just do a custom. Clouds give it some depth. Let me check the chat while we're cruising along. Yeah, 2480. This is the PS5 standard edition, slim. Like I mentioned, I'm not sure how much better you're going to get on a Pro. Maybe the draw rate might be just slightly better, but it's still medium graphics. That's not going to change. Okay, do you want to see clouds or no clouds? Let's clear this up. We're getting too many clouds. Why am I losing altitude? There we go. Is that better? It looks better with the clouds, but at least we can see the scenery. If anybody's interested, if you weren't watching earlier, tomorrow's stream will be all in Hawaii for December 7th. Not much in the way of mountains over here. Let's see how far we are. We should be at least halfway there. Nope, we're not. Well, it was a 45-minute flight, so enjoy. I'm not playing any music. We could fly around, look at some of these lakes. Now, if there were anybody else flying that was live or playing, they would show up. I have it set to show all players online. I saw quite a few players yesterday when I was flying around, what was it, Miami? Thanks for the extra like. The likes don't get you anything but more views. The good old YT algorithm is all set up by likes. Okay, we're intercepting this course, so I think we'll come back to 088, straighten it out. Yeah, this is the only glitch. I'm not sure if this is a glitch or it just needs to connect to the satellite. We might fly a different aircraft next round just to see if it does it on that. 088. Coming to 088. AP is still on. That's a nice view right there. I guess it's just cold in Sweden. I thought it had more mountains. So right now I'm using the controller to do the views. If I want to use the flight stick, I could do the view like that. I can do the view like that, and the other side. The center view I remapped to go from inside to out, like that. That was the only button I could really remap. I'm surprised these HOTAS 4s aren't selling for like triple, because you can't get them. Let's see, look at that. As the sun sets, this is why I can't do any long haul flights like from San Francisco to London. What am I supposed to do for 12 hours or whatever it takes? Max flights I do are about an hour and a half. LA to Vegas, or LA to San Francisco, which we did yesterday. Worst landing I've ever had in San Francisco. VFR and the fog came up. I had to use this to land. Where is it? I had to use these blue bars to land in San Francisco. Zero visibility. Too late to set up a IFR and the localizer. I was already on approach. It was this or nothing. Yeah, 007, I'm on a monitor. I'm on an LG monitor. The monitor I notice on the game is a little brighter than what I'm seeing on the stream. But I'm not adjusting because all the other games I play are calibrated just perfect for this monitor. So what I'm seeing is like a little brighter sky and the snow's a little whiter. I'll just live with it. But I am on a 32-inch monitor. After Thrustmaster gets some good hardware going, I'm going to set up my flight room, which is a dedicated flight streaming room. And I'll use my 34-inch curved. I'm hoping to get some hardware in the next 6 months. They already have the license since they make stuff for PlayStation. But they wouldn't spill any beans when I talked to them yesterday, so I'm not sure what's in the works. Again, the only flight stick and throttle that works is the HOTAS 4. And it's pre-mapped for you. Plug and play. And by the way, if it doesn't connect, like if you don't see it in the controls, just hit the red PlayStation button on the flight stick, and it'll say, who's using this controller? And just hit the X and you'll be all set. Because I didn't see it when I first loaded it. And I noticed I have to do that with some racing wheels. 007, the VRR support is not available till 2026. I was close to getting the Sony virtual reality headset. It was on sale on Amazon for $100 off, and decided no, I don't want to mess with all that stuff. 10 feet from the monitor and having to draw lines everywhere. Nope. No thanks. This is good enough for me. Let's go right into the sun here. Are you planning to get a VRR? Or you already have one? We should be halfway there. Yep, we are halfway there. Look at that. I like listening to the engine sounds. I'm not doing all that music business. I can put music through my mixer, but no thanks. Here's the extent of my what I have on my mixer. Ready? Wait, let's go inside so it won't be as loud. Wait a minute, let me find the quietest point. Right here. Okay, here's what I like on my mixer.
I'll be back.
I don't know if you can hear that or not. There, we got a nice lake right there. I tried the controller, or not the controller, the flight stick with about 20 planes this morning before I went live. Everything was good, except I did have a problem, like I said, with the 737 MAX 8, where it would do this. It would just like waver up and down. It would do this with the trim. And I looked it up, and it looks like that is an issue with the MAX 8. Yeah, I tried it on the Xbox. It did the same thing. It kind of like does a little roller coaster thing as soon as you engage the autopilot. If somebody knows of the fix, let me know. Oh, okay. 79 after the flight, I'll go in and show you how to set up the assists. When you load the game, it'll say, do you want to take the recommended assists or do you want to do custom? Take the recommended, then go in and tweak it. And then I'll show you the ones you want to do. I mean, if you need help, you definitely want this taxi ribbon and this flight path ribbon. So like, if you have no idea where you're going, you can just follow these blue lines. It'll take you right to your arrival airport. You just follow them right down. So you can turn those on or off. You can turn them on in the menu, and then you can just click it off with the down on the L3. It's just down, down. And then that'll also turn on the taxi ribbons. So if you want to taxi the easy way, you can do that, or you can pull up the airport maps right here. You've got Navlog, you've got all the maps and everything, flight details. This is like your most important window right here. And you can pull up here, clip charts, taxi charts, whatever you want to do. Let's get back on course. Let me check the chat. The flight assistant while flying the plane, well, that would be the autopilot. Or you can do, you know what else you can do? There is some. Auto rudder, auto throttle. Those are a couple settings while you're flying. That's in the menu system too. You can do auto rudder so it won't go way off. That's in the menu, the main menu. Let's change the heading to, let's get lined up. Yeah, I can show you where those are if you want, but yeah, they're like the first three choices in the main menu. Auto rudder. Also, you can do like auto throttle, so you won't have to worry about auto throttle. You can set that in the plane here. Okay, we're coming around to the course. Let's make a hard bank here. Hi everybody, thanks for watching. We're on our second flight today in Sweden. I cannot pronounce the towns, I'm sorry. Let's see, 099, let's go back to 088. Get back on course here, there we go. I'm going to make it 092. So all your setups can be done right in here. There's the stack. You can set up your flight plan, your radio. I mean, if you really want to get detailed, I think I'm flying. Oh, I'm flying too fast. Hold on. I'm getting a warning here. Let me see what it is. No, I'm not over speed. There it is. Yeah, didn't like the speed I was going. This thing has no reverse thrusters. And if I hit the spoiler button, watch. There is no spoilers. Hello. So don't try landing anywhere where there's like a short runway. No spoilers. No reverse thrusters. One engine. Yeah, that's fine. If you know nothing about flying, get the standard edition. Use all the preset assists. And your favorite friend will be this, like I said, this blue thing. I could just follow this right in and it'll take me right to the field. It'll actually take you to your final approach, but it's kind of tight. The blue bars will like come in and it'll make a quick like left or right and boom, you're landing. You don't have time really to approach. That's the only thing about using this. But this also turns on the POI, so I can see where the field might be. I just have the bars active, so they come along with the POI. See how close we're getting. And again, anybody watching, the game only takes 27 gigs. And you're playing it streamed. You do have the option of downloading all the scenery, but what you've been watching is 27 gigs on Wi-Fi. Not even plugged in. I'm getting on Wi-Fi about 700 down. But plug it in, I'll get 1,000. I don't see enough difference. So I don't have to deal with the cord hanging out. So this is all Wi-Fi. I think you can still get a good game with as little as maybe 200 down. That's probably the bottom line without getting the stutters. Hi Aaron, hold on, let me lean over and check this. Yeah, if you watch tomorrow, Aaron, I'm going to do all Hawaii for December 7th day. And I usually do a flight from Honolulu to Hana. That's a super short runway. You aren't going to land a Airbus in there, or at least you're not going to stop it. So yeah, this is real detailed. So I was watching someone stream and they went somewhere, I don't know where it was in the Caribbean, and it was like really a short runway. They barely could stop. Let's get the throttle up a little bit. We're going a little slow. No 007, I'm not wired. I have a wire, but why would I use it when I'm only going to get maybe 300 meg more? No, what you've been watching is wireless. Nobody plays wireless. But since I'm getting close to 700 down, it's working. So what I want a wire sticking out of the closet. Now for Xbox, I have no comment. Put it that way. If I play it on PC, I don't even use a wire. I just use wireless. At Barts? What is that, Aaron? Trying to figure out your chat. Oh, St. Barts. Maybe that. Yeah, I think that's it. Right. I saw someone streaming St. Barts and like, yeah, why don't you try landing the 747 there and see what happens. Okay, we should be getting ready to take the autopilot off. Look, see, I'm trying to see if I could see the field, but nope, not yet. Let's see how far out we are. Oh, we're still a little ways out, okay. St. Barts. Why don't we go to St. Barts next? There's a great idea. Thanks, Aaron. Let's do some Caribbean flying if I could find it. I'm a little challenged to find some of these areas that I don't normally fly. Like I had a hard time finding St. Thomas, and I know where it's at. Yeah, we're going to do St. Barts. We'll land there, though. We're not take off from there. I might want to pick my Beechcraft that has reverse thrusters. Maybe we'll do that. How's the scenery doing? Not bad. The sun is setting in Sweden, even though I set it back to noon. This is noon? Where's that at, 007? She's still awake? She'll start talking if it's a controlled tower when we get closer. Let's adjust our course a little bit. We'll come back to 089. That's what it's recommending. Sweden's a lot flatter than I thought. Oh, got it. Thanks, 007. Hey, Steve, how you doing? Steve wanted me to fly in, where was it yesterday? Belgium? You're in here late. I've been flying for 2 hours already. We can try and do that one right after I do St. Barts. How's that? You're gonna have to help me find the town. I want to try St. Barts and then we'll do that one. How's that? Okay, we should be getting close. Oh yeah, we're almost there. Okay. So now we'll look for the POI here. So there's an airport right there, but we're not landing there. You can see the flight path. So there's an airport in Sweden right off my left wing. But we're going to that next POI that's left of the blue lines. Let's check out this airport. So you hit down on the, I think it's the L3, 3 miles from the field. I don't see a tower there, so this might be an uncontrolled field. Oh, thanks for that. Let me make sure I could see that because I was going to have to try and look that up. Appreciate that, the call sign for Barts. Oh, it's in the Netherlands. Okay. We'll see if I can find that. Let's see where we are. Okay, so that is probably the marker right there. We have to fly over the field to get instructions, otherwise I'll cancel my flight plan since I'm a VFR. This is not live weather or time, because I think in Sweden right now it's dark. Let me make sure I have that airport code for St. Barts. So we'll set that as the destination, then I'll just find an airport that's at least 15-20 minutes from there. And we'll use the Beechcraft. I know that has reverse thrusters. I'm not sure if I can stop this thing. I might be able to. Okay, we're right on the heading. Fly and forget. Man, I should have 18 likes by now. Again, the only reason I want them is because the red app here will push it out. I plan on flying every day because I'm retired and I could do that. So if you want to watch some flights, you could subscribe for free. I don't think Red Channel charges you for that. It's funny because on the red they call them subscribers, and then if you go to the purple channel, which starts with a T, subscribers mean you pay, but you follow is free. So they kind of reversed it. They make it tricky. They want to make it tricky, so you pay for ads and pay for subscribers. My original plan is to stream on the red channel that we're doing now in the mornings to afternoon, and then later in the afternoon and evening stream on the purple. And the reason we don't say the names is because the algorithm could get tricked. So you say purple or red. Okay, so there's our flight path. We're going in manual now. And let's take the AP off. Confirm AP is off. Let me get back on my HOTUS here. Where's the field? Okay, right there. Let's fly over the field and get instructions. Let's straighten out the trim. The only button I couldn't map on my HOTUS because I'm out of buttons is the one that pulls this up. Okay, so I'm using both controller and flight stick and throttle. Okay, when I get on final, I won't be looking at the chat for a moment. There's the field dead ahead. Wow, they don't have very high mountains here in Sweden. Let's get on down. Throttle back. Look at that view. And the smoothness. Sometimes we have to circle around so it wakes up the control tower. Ooh, wow, we're going too fast. It is much easier to use a fly stick and throttle for the throttle part. Hang on a second, someone put something in the chat, but I can't look right now. Okay, give me a minute. Norway. Do you know where I'm at? Because I don't know where I'm at. Am I in Norway or Sweden? I have no idea. Oh, I'm in Norway. Okay. I appreciate that. There we go. See, this is what you do. We're getting clearance. Now I've got to respond to that. Hang on a second while I acknowledge that, otherwise I'm going to be in trouble. My co-pilot doesn't acknowledge it. Okay. Thanks for that geography lesson. So I was looking for on Thursday this place called Hillstatt in Austria for 2 hours using Google Maps and everything, and I finally found it, but it's not marked in Flight Sim as a POI. So I found the lake it's on, which wasn't a whole lot of help. Let me turn on the helper here. I'm cleared to land. There's our path right there. Okay, we'll fly out here and circle around. So I finally found it, but I can't find it while I'm flying because it's not marked on a POI. And it is a real town. There's a runway, okay. Gear down. Hang on, Steve, and I'll check the chat after I land. My first landing was amazing. Let's see if this is just as good. I don't want to push my luck. Let's make sure the autopilot didn't kick back in. Nope. Okay. Something kicked in because it put me up, my trim up. Why did it put my trim way up? It keeps doing that. We'll fly out here just a little bit, go full flaps now. Oh, we're going too fast for full flaps. Let's gain a little altitude. Now we got full flaps. Okay, I think we can turn and approach. Stall speed's about 80 on this thing. We'll turn that off as soon as I can get my hand on it. We're a little low.
121.855. Nordic 1801.
Oops, we really... Ooh, we're about to stall. Let me get my hand on the clicker here. Okay. It's hard using both the controller and the flight stick. Okay. I've got the runway in sight. All I gotta do is get lined up. Obviously it's 4 whites since I'm too high. Okay, let's see if I can go 2 for 2 without bouncing.
Sink rate.
Yeah, lady, I know about the sink rate. We got to clear these trees, don't we? We're going to St. Barts next. 4 whites. We're too high, but I don't want to hit these trees. Look at this. There's cars on the road. Okay. Right on. 2 white, 2 red. Throttle back. Could be another good landing. Idle. Oh yeah. 2 for 2. Two for 2.
X-ray Golf Sierra. Exit runway when able.
Okay, we'll do that. Wow. Everybody's bringing me luck today. Look at that shadow. Welcome to Norway, wherever we're at. Let's get taxi instructions. In 007, I'll show you the taxi ribbon. So if you don't want to pull out the charts and try and figure those out. Why am I not using my pedals?
X-ray Golf Sierra. Turn next taxiway.
We did.
X-ray Golf Sierra. Contact ground on 121.905.
It's funny, I'm using the stick for the rudder and I've got pedals right underneath me. Okay, let's contact ground. There's the pedals. My co-pilot will get us instructions. How do you pronounce this? Gardemon? I don't have any idea. Do you know, co-pilot? She's not talking. See, she talks.
Taxi to the gate.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra. Taxi to gate 18 via taxi.
Yeah, 007, I use the stick now for most of it, except when I was doing the views.
Taxiing to gate 18 via taxiway Alpha 4 Kilo Echo Golf. X-ray Golf Sierra.
Okay, 007, so here's what you do. You press down on the L3, and it brings up the taxi ribbon. That's part of the help menu. And if you don't want to pull out the charts, it's just going to take some time, and I'm not doing it. Just follow the blue lines. Most people don't use them. They think it messes up their stream. Who cares? I don't have to worry about where I'm going. Watch the rudders. Whoop! See, they work. Look, the pedals work. The brakes work. Yep. Hang on. Somebody posted something in the chat. I can't read it from here. We have some good ground traffic here. See, this is like fly and play instead of plug and play. You don't need to know where you're going. I love this shadow. I haven't really seen many of these in my flights since Wednesday when I started playing. Let's get the flaps up. We don't need those. Let's see if there's a plane parked at the gate. Nope. It's clear this time. Oh, you have a left and a right brake on the pedals. Okay, we could turn that off, but my hand's a little busy. Hold on. Click. Okay. Some airports, you got someone guiding you in. Oh, is there a person there? No, those are just cones. We'll pull right up to those. Welcome to Norway. Let's have a look around. We could do a free look. Okay, let's set up St. Barts. Where was the code for St. Barts? Hang on, let me on this. So we flew 184 miles. And let's go back to live weather. St. Barts will be okay. Look at me, I didn't even know we were... Oh yeah, see Oslo, you're right. We were in Norway. Jeez, thought we were in Sweden. Live weather and time. Okay. I know about where St. Barts is out here, the Caribbean somewhere. Okay, let's put it in. Departure, where was the code? That's going to be our arrival. Chef, we can do that one too after this. Let's see. Oh, I promised Steve, though, Belgium. Where was the St. Bart's code? Hold on, I'm looking for it in the chat. I think Aaron put it in. Yeah, there it is. Aaron, St. Bart's. There it is. TFFJ. 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 There it is. Okay, why isn't it scrolling down to it? Come on. What happened? Come on, what is it doing? Okay, there we go. Oh wait, we want that as arrival. Let's change this to arrival. Why can't I pick this airport? Wow, it's got the good scenery too. It's got that yellow star. Let's change this to... Let me get this changed. Okay. And we'll do runway 10. And now we'll do a, we'll look for a place to take off from. Okay, let's look for something close. We've got this. The valley, that's close. Let's do some kind of flight. What is this? Bradshaw International. Let's see what the distance is. Set as departure. Oh, that's only an 11-minute flight. That's not long enough. Charlestown. St. John's. There we go. Where did St. John's go? We got all these clouds. I can't see anything. St. John's. There's a 20-minute flight. We'll do that in a Beechcraft. Actually, no, we're going to stick with this jet. Okay. So we got St. John's to St. Barts, 20-minute flight. What is that other one? I'm going to do St. John's. You're putting in... Oh, Salvage Club. Let's, do we want to start on the runway or do we want to set it up and taxi? Let's take a look at the airport. We may have to clear out the clouds here. There we go. Let's check and see where our stuff we can taxi from. Here we go. We can use this small ramp gate right here as our departure. Start flight. See what the clouds look like before we take them out. I just love this Vision jet. It is a real jet, and they're back ordered until 2029. Okay, let's prep the plane here. I don't think we're going to need to push back. Get the chocks off. Come on. Get close. And we'll take this off. Let's open the door. Oh, you know what? My co-pilot's not in there yet. Well, she can't get in with the door closed, so watch this. We'll put her in right now. Let's check our flight map. There we go. St. Bart's out there. Now we'll go in and load the passengers, which it doesn't do, but it loads the co-pilot. Okay, there's all four. Load aircraft. It shows that they load passengers, but there is none. White. Okay. Now watch. See my co-pilot? She's sitting in there. It's the only way to get her in there on some of the aircraft. Watch the door close. It's awful quiet in here. You can go to the back seats here, and this jet, you can even put a restroom right here. That's what it says in the real jet. Okay, we have a dark screen. We're going to do a fast startup. No point in waiting. So it's R2 and down on the D-pad. We will still have to fix a couple items. Oh, thanks, Aaron. Okay, so if you want to do a manual startup, you have the battery 2, 1. Strobe lights are now on. Oxygen switch you do have to turn on. Pilot heat on. That'll get rid of most of the errors. Here's the errors. So the only... Oops. What did I do? Now the only error is the parking brake. You can't get rid of the gasoline error. Not on medium graphics. Okay, flight plan is set. Let's get clearance. Straight out.
VC bird ground. Alpha Sierra
X-ray Golf Sierra.
Request
Taxi to hold short of runway 07 via taxiway Bravo Alpha cross runway 07. Contact tower on 119.1 when ready.
Taxiing. Hold short runway 07 via taxiway
She
Bravo
talks.
Alpha cross runway 07. X-ray Golf Sierra.
Okay. Let's check everything. Again, on the flight stick, if you don't use it, if you're using the controller, you have this for views. Da 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 da. And if you use the HOTAS hat switch, you get this close up, close up, close up. It'll even go to the top if I can hit the button just right. Nope, I keep missing it. I was getting it earlier. There we go, look, see? You can see the whole thing. Even the rudders. That's on the HOTAS 4 Thrustmaster. Okay. Let's get some flaps down. We don't need a pushback unless somebody wants to really see it. I think we're ready to go. Parking brake off. Let's see where it wants us to taxi to. This should be fairly easy. All the way down there. Okay. Let's go. Hang on, I'll check the chat. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Hold on a second. Let's stop this thing. I didn't set the controls what I need. Okay, let's see. We got clouds. We're going to clear those out. So we're going to fly fairly low so we can get some scenery. We'll clear the clouds out. Altitude. What do you say, 5,000? Keep it low for some good scenery. Okay, 5,000. CRS is 323 heading. And we'll do heading select. On. Now we're set. Let's clear out the clouds. I'll check the chat in a minute. Okay. The Caribbean, what time is it? I think the time's okay. We just want to clear out the clouds. No live weather. There we go. Now it's sunny. Okay, back to taxiing. Aaron, I hope we can land this thing in St. Barts without stopping. I think we can. This thing stalls at 80, so we can come in at like 90 knots. I think the Beechcraft is faster than this thing. I'll check the chat as soon as I get to the hold. Can't quite see it from here. What are you doing, co-pilot? Slow down a little. Let me check my foot pedal rudders. Look at this. They do work. Look. Why is it telling me to go right here? We're not taking off from here. Hold on. That's not the end of the runway. Is it telling me to cross over? Maybe there's no entrance at the end. I don't know. I can't. Well, let's go to the end and see if there's an entrance. If not, we'll turn around. Hang on a second. I see something in the chat that looks like it's green, but I can't see it. Once I set up my flight stick, it's off to the side. I don't know if I have an entrance here. Yeah, we do. Oh, no, we don't. It did give me the right... Okay, we got to turn around. Let's not go in the grass. Look at that. You get that skid mark. Look at that. You can do donuts in the Vision Jet. Let me look at the chat. Hey, Slim. How you doing? Yeah, this isn't Fortnite. It looks like Fortnite. We've been saved. Microsoft Flight Sim is now available on PS5. We've been saved. Let's line up right here and get our clearance. See, look at that.
Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra. QNH 10, one tree traffic is Pilatus PC. 12 on upwind.
Yeah, I'm chatting. I just couldn't see it.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 07.
Yeah, maybe we should take off from the taxiway. Hey, Slim, I've been watching your Disneyland streams and Cordy's and stuff. And Gain. So what's with Gain and Boogie? Doom. Is that a thing? How many likes do we have? Should we taxi on the grass? Watch this. This is how accurate it is. Look, you go in the grass. Yeah, it spits up the dirt. Look at that. Don't do that in real life. I don't even think we need this whole runway. No traffic here. We're cleared to go. Look at that. There's a car on the road. I think we'll just make a U-turn right here. Look at that skid mark. I don't think we're going to need this whole runway. Let's go to the number. So what's been happening at Disneyland, Slim? You guys miss me? This is a lot easier. I don't have to leave the house. Okay, everybody that joined in, we're on our, what is this, third flight? We're going from St. John's to St. Barts. We're checking out the scenery on a PS5 Standard Edition using the Thrustmaster HOTUS 4, the only stick that works. Okay, we set everything inside here. I think so. Slim, what do you think of my new girlfriend here? Okay, let's go. Uh-oh, someone's landing. I think we better wait now. Why'd they clear me when someone's landing? Get out of the way or lose it. Let's go.
701. You are not cleared to land.
Oh, there you go. They weren't cleared to land. That's right. Clear the runway. We're going anyways. Flaps 15. It's telling me I got too much throttle. That's fine.
Good speed 701. You are not cleared to land. Clear the runway.
Cancel the damn flight plan. 40 knots. We take off at 100 in this thing.
Good speed 701. You are
Clear the
not cleared
runway
to
or get
land.
hit.
Clear the runway.
Make your mind up. Where are they at? Watch! Oh, we just missed them. Look at that. We just missed them. That's their problem.
701. ATC services terminated. Good day.
That's right, terminate their services. Okay, let's check out some of these Caribbean views here before we connect the autopilot. Oh, we got a boat down there. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. We're just flying this around here. Let's get on course. Flaps better go up. I'm off course and I just lost my nav. We need to go to course 323. There we are. We got it back. Let's just fly over the island. See what the graphics look like on this PS5. Not bad.
X-ray Golf Sierra. Leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Oh, I might have to respond to this. See, sometimes she responds. Let me check the chat. Thanks, Aaron. Wow, look at these. Nice graphics.
Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra.
Let's get back on course.
Squawk 0 tree 7.
That's why I like flying in the Caribbean. This nice blue water.
Squawk 0376, X-ray Golf Sierra.
X-ray Golf Sierra. Radar contact 4 miles.
That's us.
Bird.
XGS.
QNH 101 tree.
I have a female pilot and co-pilot. Okay. Here we go. Back on course. Let's turn on the AP. 323. Autopilot. Oh, actually the autopilot's already on. Let me disconnect it. And now, would I set the altitude for 5? Let's connect the autopilot now. Okay, now let's see what happens. 5,000 feet. 323. Wow, look at this. Nothing but water. Here's St. John's. Why is it autopiloting at 3,800? I did this the last game. Let's see if we can fix this. Autopilot off. Autopilot off. Let's change this a little bit. Okay, now let's just fly up a little bit. Oh, we're going way too fast. We're getting a warning here. Let's climb and then we'll turn the autopilot back on. Let's climb up quick. I'm finding that the autopilot's a little on the shaky side. Might hope I get some throttle going. Okay, this 5,000. Now we'll turn the autopilot back on. Confirmed. Autopilot's on. Now let's see what happens. Thanks everybody for watching. If Steve's still watching, the next flight is in Belgium, I think. It's not lunchtime yet, is it? I better check my controller. I wasn't looking to see if it's got a charge. Yeah, it's still good. Okay, so we're holding at 51. And we need 323. Why is the heading hold probably popped off? Yep, heading select popped off. Do I have altitude hold on? Is that what's causing it not to go to its assigned altitude? Autopilot on. Flight director's on. Altitude holds off. What happens if I click this on? Going to hold the 5150. If I click it off, click it off, the Garmin went off, FLC mode, what is that? We're still at 5150. But we are on course. Hang on, I'll check the chat. Can't even tell we're moving because we're over water. Oh, let's try this again. Let's straighten this out. I hope. Let me pause it. I don't trust this plane to take a dive. Pause. Aaron wants to see us not stop in St. Barts. Okay, we're recentered. Yeah, it seems to work now. Can't even tell we're moving. Wow, nothing between here and St. Bart's but water. That's why I like Tahiti. We can pick islands that are real close together. What is that? FLC? I should turn that on? What is that? Let me turn that on. Didn't I just see that? Thanks, Aaron. What is that? I've only been playing Flight Simulator since version 1, but I don't know what that is. Let me just check that out. FLC. Okay, FLC's on. It turned itself off. Why did it do that? So it toggles on, but it turned off. Do I have to turn on something else? Let's turn that on. Nope. Doesn't turn that on. Help. Oh, it turns off. Okay. Okay, now I'm at 49.92, so I guess that's close enough to 5. So is that what it did? It took me to that? Let's change our course here. No, we can just leave it. Aaron, this is a real exciting flight, all this water. Jeez. But it's only, what, 20 minutes? Okay, we can live with it for 20 minutes. So did the FLC or the altitude hold fix the, where it was off? Aaron, are you currently playing the game on a PS5 or on a PC? Not much to see here. I'm looking for some scenery. And then why is my barometric pressure flash? What's up with this? 29.92. Did we not set something? PC. You're getting all the graphics. I play it on PC, but probably won't anymore. No need. Okay, to the right. Let me see if I can see that. Where is that? To the right. On the stack? Which stack? This stack here? I'm assuming it's right here. I don't want to hit something. Oh, thanks, Chef. Or Chief. Right. To to the right. Right here. Okay, I'm in here. It's not pressing anything. Nothing's pressing. Okay, so it fixed itself. I didn't hit anything. Now all of a sudden it's fixed, 29.92. But see, I think on medium graphics you don't get a lot of choice here because I can't fix the fuel air. See, there's no check mark here. You have to have the next up graphics. But anyways, it stopped. Always use the FLC. Okay, thanks. I didn't know that. There's the FLC. So I flipped it on, then it goes to where it needs to, and then it's off. Okay, thanks for the tips. God, I've been watching all these videos on this Vision Jet, but it's just like too many. I really had to sort of stop playing this when it launched on the other platform, let's say. So I've only been back playing this for, what, 4 days consistently. Yeah, now we're holding at 55,000. Thanks for the tips, everybody. We're halfway there. So Aaron wants to see me land in St. Barts. What is that, the shortest runway in the world? Oh, the button above the landing gear? Hold on. Oh, I see it. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay, got it. So if I hit this, adjust it. Okay. Hello, pay attention. Works better. Thanks. So I didn't hit it, but why did it fix itself? Now we lost our main map. I wonder why it's doing that. See? It's reconnecting to the satellite, maybe?
X-ray Golf Sierra contact. San Juan Center on 128.65. Good day.
Let's see if she talks.
128.65 for X-ray Golf Sierra.
Let's adjust our heading a little bit. Yeah, no wonder some of these streamers, they set up this stuff. It's complicated. It takes them, what, an hour to set everything in like a Airbus? Aaron, do you have any idea why the Boeing 737 MAX 8 does the roller coaster flutter when you hit the autopilot? The trim just goes crazy. And I watched a few videos and it says it does it. Also, Steve, hang in there. We're going to do a Belgian flight next for you before I eat lunch. As long as my controller doesn't... I can just plug it in if I have to. Okay, let's get back on the heading of 323. I think we'll do the heading 315. Nothing to see but water. Let's see, where are we? I don't see a POI marker yet. I got some good tips today. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate that. If you just joined, tomorrow's going to be all Hawaii Day. right? It's December 7th. There's an island in front of me there. That's not it, though. Yeah, the only error we can't get rid of is this fuel quantity. I saw how to fix it, but we can't fix it because we got to go in here and hit this checkbox, which, oh, I just turned off the autopilot, I think. Nope. So, yeah, the fix is to go in here and click the fuel. I know how to fix it, but it doesn't, there's no checkbox, not an option. And I read up that the graphics have to be the next level. I know it works on the PC. Aaron, do you know why the Garmin keeps losing its mind? We did that yesterday too. Oh, maybe this is St. Barts. Let me see. I'm 2 for 2 on landings. Let's see if I can stick this one. I think this is St. Barts coming up. I can't read it, but we'll fly over the field. Hey, Aaron, is St. Barts a controlled airfield, or am I not going to get instructions? I can't read that if it's St. Barts. We'll get closer and see. Yeah, that's St. Barts. It looks like the squares are turning to the left, so... Okay, let's take off the autopilot. Yeah, I think that's what it's doing, because I got a message that said it was, at one point, it said it was searching for the satellite or something. Wow, can't be any more accurate than this, huh? Autopilot off. Okay, oh, so it's telling me to go around there. That's the approach. Okay, let's fly over and see if it's a controlled tower. If not, we'll head out to sea and then get on the approach. Let's get on down. We straighten out the trim. Well, that's a nice looking island. Wow, that's a cool island. I'm going to have to save that call sign for the airport. Is it that bad, Aaron? Let's see. Is it really that bad? I don't even see the strip. Maybe it is that bad. Let's see, where's the strip? So there's the approach. Are you sure there's an airport down there? Oh, I think I see it. We'll fly over it once. Wow, that's a cool looking island. Look at the graphics. And I think that's the photogrammetry or whatever the heck they call it. Wow, look at that runway. That's a runway? Are you serious? I should have used the Cessna. I think we're going to be in trouble. And what do they got, a wall there? Why don't I come in from the other direction? I'm going to come in from the ocean side. Why does it tell me come in from the hill? I'm not doing that. I'm coming in from the other side. Yeah. get some flaps down. Nope, too fast. I'm not coming in from the recommended path. Wouldn't ever make it. Okay, we got flaps. Got gear. I think we better set full flaps on this thing. Too fast for full flaps. Let's get some altitude. There we go, full flaps. Now where did the runway go? Let's turn back on the helper so I can spot the runway. Oh, there it is. It's hard to use a controller and a flight stick at the same time. Ooh, we're low. We are way too low. Where did the field go? Oh, there it is. Okay, well, at least we're out here far enough. Ooh, we almost stalled. Full power. We'll leave the POI marker on. Yeah, see where it wants me to come in from the other direction? I don't think we can make that. I don't want to ruin my 2-for-2 landings. We could turn this off now. What is that, a fence there you gotta come over?
Sink rate. Pull up.
Yeah, right, okay. We're diving for the runway.
Pull up.
Wow, wow, wow. No, we gotta go around.
Pull
Going
up.
around.
Pull up.
I am pulling up. We're going around. We'll come in on the recommended the way. Let's get out to sea here a little bit. We're going to use the helper to fly in. Yeah, that would have been a disaster. Let's get out of the sun here. We need all the help we're going to get for this flight. So let's get out here to see a little. Let's get the flaps up. Okay, let's come around and see if we can do it. I'm not checking the chats right now, so I'm not ignoring you. We're going to just follow in the helper. There it is. Can we go to full flaps? Nope, we're too fast. Can't go to full flaps. Man, we may have to go around again. Full flaps. Where's the strip? I don't even see it. Oh man, this is nasty. I think Aaron was right. Is that the runway? Okay. I don't even see the runway.
500.
Oh, now I see it. Okay.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate.
Aaron wants to see me crash. He wants me to ruin my perfect record here. Is that the runway? No, 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 no. No, I'm not coming in from this way. I'm going out. No.
Tower, Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra 1 miles west.
Oh, now it's giving me clearance.
Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Left downwind.
QNH101 tree. Make left downwind runway 28.
I gotta acknowledge this.
Enter left traffic runway 28. X-Ray Golf
Oh, she
Sierra.
acknowledged it for me. Okay. Hey, look, we got a cruise ship. You think this is funny, huh, Aaron?
X-Ray Golf Sierra, wind calm.
Damn.
Land runway
This is hard. Jeez.
Clear to land runway 28. X-Ray Golf Sierra.
No, I'm not using 2.8. I might as well just crash. We'll go out here a little ways. Okay. That's far enough. Back to full flaps. Too fast. There we go. I have unlimited fuel, so I can do as many go-arounds as I need to. Okay, there's the POI marker. Sorry, I'm leaving it on. We're going to come in right over this little hill and then try and turn in.
Traffic. Traffic. 12 o'clock.
Windward
Low.
655,
1 mile.
200 to land.
Oh, wow. No, if they tell me to go around, I'm not going around.
QNH101 tree.
Less than
Fly
1
left
mile.
downwind runway 28.
Someone else is trying to land here.
Make left downwind runway 28. Windward 655.
Yeah, you're behind me.
Sink rate.
Windward
Sink
655. Follow
Sink
the aircraft
rate.
on final.
Sink
Wind
rate.
That's
calm,
me on
clear to
final.
land runway 28.
Nope, I think we don't have it.
Sink rate.
Clear to
Sink
land
rate.
Nope.
runway 28.
Sink rate.
Windward
Sink
655.
rate.
Okay, I gotta look for this mountain here to go around.
Windward 655. Contact ground on 118.45.
What do they say in Fortnite? We're gonna crash out here if I don't land? This is nasty. This is way worse than Aspen.
118.45.
So I gotta come in like right over that hill. See, they got you tricked here because you can't come in over the hill. There's a runway. I'm gonna try and come in over this hill because making a quick right's not helping. There, that's where we're gonna come in. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. I'm a little occupied, let's say. Yeah, I know I was too fast. Too fast, too slow. Okay, I'm gonna come in over this hill. Let me slow this down to get the full flaps going. There, full flaps. Okay, that's where we're going to come in at. Here's the fourth attempt. Let's try coming in right over this hill. I'm going to set it down in the water. .132 airspeed. Okay, maybe 127 airspeed. I don't even know if we're lined up. Yeah, I can't even see it. Where's the freaking runway? Oh, either way you're screwed. Look at this. Either way you're screwed. Oh my gosh. Really? How'd that other plane land?
66 tree tower. QNH 101 tree. Enter left traffic runway 28.
Damn. How'd they land? I guess we can't come in over the hill.
Enter left traffic runway 28. Windward 66 tree.
Let's get some altitude here.
General aviation parking via taxiway Delta Cross runway 10 Charlie. Windward 65.
We got to come in right along, I guess, that hill and then turn. Hang on, sorry for not looking at the chat. I'm trying to make a 3 for 3 here. Okay, let's try it again. Back to full flaps. Okay. Thanks for all the help, but it's not helping. Look at all these planes landing here, getting clearance. Okay, so we got to come in right over this hill.
Make left downwind runway 28, number 2 windward 667.
Windward 63. Contact ground on 118 decimal.
Windward 655, hold position. Caution the generic on the runway.
You better move that plane.
Windward 663.
Okay, we're going to try and come in right here. I may have to try and land this with the external view. Oh, this is effing impossible.
Roger. Windward 655.
Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. I don't know. Dive for it? No! Damn! Shit. I think I better use the guidelines. It's probably worse. Okay. Starting to get sweaty in here. Everybody's landing here but me. I hope this is entertaining for you. 2 good landings. I don't want to mess this up.
Taxi to general aviation
I got unlimited fuel and I got all day. We're going to get this.
Windward 667. Contact ground on 118.45.
We'll try it again from this direction.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway. Windward 663. 118.45. Windward 667.
See if I can get the flaps back to full. There we go. I may have to use this external view. I don't know. Then I'm going to bounce it. Boy, Aaron, you weren't kidding. This is nasty. But be assured I'll be practicing this offline when I'm not live. Here we go. Let me just follow these guides in and see. Attempt number 5.
7. Taxi to parking. Windward 667. Taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway. Charlie Cross runway 10 Delta.
This whole thing is like blocked. Okay, that must be the runway there. Even these helper bars don't really help.
Taxiway Charlie Cross runway 10 Delta. Windward 667.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate.
I can't even see the field. Where's the runway? I don't like it from this direction. And I think I'm off anyways. Yeah, I'm not even lined up. Jeez, come on. Holy crap. Oh, there's a runway. Yeah, you got to go right down. No, no, no. I'm going to stay low and I'm just going to make a turn right here. I'm better off landing on the ship. I bet you I can use a helicopter and land here. Oh, we're way too low. We got to get some speed up, altitude up. We've tried it from this direction already 4 times. I'm going to just dive for the runway. We should be playing some music called "This Is the End." Okay, I'm pretty low. 900 feet. How high are these trees? Who the heck builds a runway right like that where it's surrounded by impossibilities? I'm going to try and do it from the external view. Oh wait, maybe we got it. Maybe we got it. Maybe we got it.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Yes, no, yes, no. Brakes. Oh, a touchdown. Brakes, brakes, brakes.
X-ray Golf Sierra. Contact ground on 118.
Does this count? Look at that. That's a landing.
X-ray Golf Sierra.
I'm back on the runway. Yeah, almost only counts in hand grenades. Nobody clipped that. Let's see if I still have a. I would have definitely lost my landing gear on that. Look, we're all good to go. I slid right down the hill. I'm gonna taxi to the gate. Where does it want me to park? Look at it. Perfect landing. Perfect taxi. I gotta mark this, try this later offline. Jeez. Let me just park next to my buddies here.
Ground, Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Request taxi to parking.
Wow, look at this. Full house.
Alpha Sierra
This,
X-ray
you're right, Aaron.
Golf
This is a really cool
Sierra,
airport.
General aviation parking via taxiway. Charlie Alpha Cross runway 10 Delta.
Wants me to park over there. No, I don't want to park over there. I want to park next to the real planes.
Cross runway 10 Delta. X-Ray Golf Sierra.
How did they land that 727 right there?
X-ray Golf Sierra. Hold position.
Uh-oh, there's a truck on the, there's a car there. Move your car. Move it or lose it.
Continue taxi.
How'd they land the 727? That's what I want to know.
Golf Sierra.
Here, let's line up with all the big boys here. I love this airport. Oh my gosh. I got to write this down. They want to put me over there where the food is. I don't want to go there. I want to go here. What? Let's park next to the real jets. There we go. Wow, we got to do a view of this place. Wow, this.
Good speed 106,
I got to write this down. Aaron, put in the chat the code again,
Speed 10.
so I don't have to search for it.
QNH 101 tree. Fly left downwind runway 28.
Look at, I think my co-pilot lost her lunch.
Fly left downwind runway 28, good speed 106.
Let me check the chat, and then we're going to do a fly around. Okay, TFF. Let me screenshot this. Sorry if I ignored you in the chat. I was a little tied up. Steve's like, please land this time. Oh my gosh. Hey, I guarantee you, I'm going to be practicing this on my Xbox too. While I'm charging the controller here for the PS5. Yeah, 6320. If you do a long haul flight, you can do Flight Simulator and go out for dinner, come back 3 hours later. Okay, let's look around this place. This is the coolest place, and I thought the Cayman Islands were cool. Free cam. Look at this. Look at this approach. Who puts a hill right here? What the? Who puts a hill right here? And they wanted me to park over here on the left with the gas truck. That's nice. When they got all these cool planes right here. Look at this. Oh, man, I love this place. Thanks, Aaron. Look at this with 727s. I'd like to see if somebody live lands in here we can watch. This looks like the Dutch Antilles, these buildings. Aaron, if I would have used a Cessna 152, it wouldn't have helped. Where's the tower? I didn't see a tower. They were given directions. There must be a tower. I don't see a tower. Let's check this out. Come on, I want to see someone land here. Wow, this place is cool. Yeah, I guarantee, Aaron, in about 2 hours, while I'm charging my controller, I'll be in my one of my two Xboxes, probably the S, low resolution, practicing. So tomorrow, maybe before we start the Hawaiian Islands, I can practice. I bet you I can take off from here. What is this? They got a soccer field? Oh, this place is too cool. Look at this. Oh my gosh. 20 years of scuba diving. I knew of St. Barts, but I've never dove here. I've scuba dived all over the Caribbean, but never around here. Steve, can you wait till tomorrow? I want to eat some lunch for the Belgium flight. This way I don't have to crash out after playing right here. Yeah, there's my little plane. Someone just land here? Oh, I missed somebody landing here. Wait, we're going to wait. We're going to watch someone land here for a minute. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it. Wait, I want to go back to free view. I want to see someone land here. But why'd they land that way? It recommends that you land over the mountain here. Let's see. Free view. See, even on a PS5, this free view doesn't even freeze. Let's check out this plane. Just landed here. This is definitely the coolest airport in the sim as far as I'm concerned. Look at this. Okay, let's go over here and see if we can watch someone land. We'll give ATC a minute to see if anybody's up for a landing. I don't hear anything. Oh, hi. 120. This is a PS5 standard slim. I do have a Pro. It's still in the box, I hate to say. So I've been streaming this for, what, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday? 4 days. And it's been amazing on a PS5 standard. Good graphics, no crashes, no nothing. So I can say if you just have a standard PS5, you're good to go. And plus the graphics don't change. It's maxed out at medium, no matter what. Pro or not pro.
Ground, good speed 106, taxi to parking.
Good speed 106.
I'm just waiting to see if someone else comes in. So yeah, if you have a regular PS5, good to go. Oh yeah, showcase. Yeah, I know about that. I was just using that. Right, it's this thing. Toolbar, camera. Showcase. There we go. I didn't even think about putting that in. Looks like the same thing. Where's he going? We'll even showcase, at least I can hear it. Pull up a seat right on top of my plane. Look at this. Where's he going? Showcase is faster though. Ah, they sent you over to the cheap parking too and you didn't like it. That's great. So Lone Wolf, are you going to be playing on a PS5? Some year I'll hook up my Pro, but at this point, the way it looks...
Tower, good speed 116, 1000.
Oh, here.
Land.
Someone's landing.
Good speed 116 tower. QNH 101 tree.
So they're going in 2.8.
Left downwind runway 28.
So wait, is this 2.8? I don't know my direction here.
Enter left traffic runway 28.
That's
Number
2.8.
Speed 116.
Okay, let's get some seats. We bought the good seats here. So where should they touch down? At the end? Like I did? If you missed it, I landed and went up on the grass hill there and then slid down for a successful landing. Good thing I had the damage off or my gear would have been shot. Okay, let's wait for this plane to come in and then I'm going to eat lunch. Then I'm going to practice. I'm going to have this down to a science by tomorrow. If I have to do it 100 times. High pace. So I was using a controller only Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Today I hooked up my HOTUS. I was lucky enough to snag one. You probably couldn't buy one for $1,000 right now. So all these landings today were with the Thrustmaster, Go Thrustmaster. HOTUS 4, that's the only one that's confirmed, and all the mappings are there. It's wonderful. The only mapping I changed was the L1, which was a view, to do the external and the, oh, there's my girlfriend, the external and external view. So that's the only thing I changed. Go back to the camera. Why did it switch? Showcase. We're just waiting for this flight to come in. Someone's going downwind here. So yeah, with the controller it's okay, but it is much easier, I'll have to admit, with the flight stick and the throttle. And I also have pedals. I have pedals from my Airbus equipment. Oh, they said he was coming in on 2.8. Hey, that's not 2.8.
You were not cleared to land.
Oh, that was not cleared to land. Okay.
Good speed 116.
Look at that.
On 118.45.
Who is that? He went off in the dirt. Look at that. That was worse than mine. Hey, Aaron. Oh my, that was worse than mine. Come on. I at least hit the runway.
For good speed 116.
Oh, this plane's taking off. Okay, where's that plane on final? He entered downwind a minute ago.
Good speed 116. Hold position. Caution, the Pilatus PC 12 on the taxiway. Good speed 116. Continue taxi.
Oh, you have the Turtle Beach, so I have the Thrustmaster TCA Captain's Pack. And I use that for Airbus when I'm using the Xbox or the PC, but I'm not streaming from a PC. I'm not setting up all that OBS jazz. On a PS5, you can do straight red channel or straight purple channel. Plug and play, plug and stream. I can even turn on my camera But for PS5, only one camera works. That's it.
Ground, good speed 116. Taxi to parking.
Okay, come on. Where's that plane?
Good speed
I want to eat lunch some night.
Taxi to general aviation. Parking using taxiway. Delta Cross runway 10 Charlie.
Oh, look at this. Where'd that... Oh, he's over here. Okay. We'll give it a few more minutes.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Delta Cross runway 10 Charlie. Good speed 116.
So like I mentioned, I don't know if you were on Aaron or not, but once
118.45.
who, Moza, Thrustmaster, Windwing, or whoever makes some hardware that's licensed for PS5, I'm going to set up my flight sim room dedicated, so it'll have everything. I already have the desk. Everything's ready to go. I've just been waiting for this PS5 launch.
Good speed 116. Hold position. Caution the Pilatus PC. 12.
Let me check the chat while I'm waiting here. Lone Wolf. Yeah, no, I'm using kind of the combination. You have to use a controller too, because I couldn't map anything to do this, to turn on the toolbar. I was out of buttons. So I'm still using the controller, which is, by the way, down to less than 1 bar. So we'll wait a couple more minutes and then we'll end the stream, and I'm going to eat lunch, and then I'm going to do some practicing. Now from Xbox, we can only stream on the Purple app, so it starts with a T. So if you come over to that channel and look for Agent Meow Man, I stream over there. Most of the streams over there are Fortnite, but that's going to change. So you can follow me over there. Subscribe here, follow over there. Makes a lot of sense, trying to trick you into paying for something. If you subscribe over there, it costs money.
Blackfin 127. Taxi to parking.
Steve, I could have already done a Belgium flight. Sorry.
Using taxiway Alpha.
Come in tomorrow, I promise. Even though we're going to do Hawaii all day because it's December 7th.
Taxiing to general aviation parking.
Come on.
Taxiway Alpha. Blackfin 127.
How long does it take for this plane to go into final? What is this? Okay, we got a lawnmower right here. I'll give it like another minute or two. I think he went to St. Thomas instead, because he was on a left wind pattern like 10 minutes ago. Aaron, you have any idea why it's taking so long? See you, Steve. What time is it in Belgium right now? It's 9 o'clock? 9 p.m. maybe? Our second flight, I thought we were flying in Sweden, and we were flying in Norway. Sorry, everybody, it's in Norway. 21:58. Wow, it's late there. I was going to start this morning at 6 a.m. PST and do some European stuff more, but then I decided to hook up the T-Flight HOTUS and test about 20 planes with it to make sure it worked. And the only thing I made a mistake of is I mapped the triangle to this view inside and out, and then what that triangle was set for was a reverse thruster, so it kept cutting off my thruster. So I took off the custom mapping and then remapped the other one. Come on. I don't think this guy's ever going to land, so we'll give it another minute. I could be eating my lunch while I'm watching here. Thanks for all the likes, everybody. That'll push the channel out more, since I plan on streaming this every day. I'm retired, so I have nothing but time. Except when I go see a movie, then it might be a later stream. Okay, come on. I don't think this is going to happen, Aaron. Downwind. We got 2 planes. We're nowhere to park. Okay, let's close it out. Definitely going to come back here in about an hour. Let's look on the map. I want to see some close islands before we close it out. Let me go back to the view here. Okay, let's end the flight. And this will put me back on the map. Okay, let's see where this place is. Oh, yeah, I took off the live weather. Okay, let's just see what this is close to. We got Princess International. That'll be a real short flight. We got San Juan over here. Where is St. Thomas? Uh-oh. I got turned around. Where did it go? There's St. John's. So we went from St. John's, TFFJ right there. And see, that's one of the good airports, too. That's got the yellow stars, which is the accurate scenery. So St. John's is close, but we want something with not so much water in between. St. John's. So St. Thomas should be somewhere around here. I never could find St. Thomas. These are going to be all just, yeah. So far it's looking like St. John's the closest, but there's just too much water. Oh, look, we have a carrier. So for my Xbox, I have the super carrier package. So you can launch off the carrier with the deckhands guiding you. But they only spawn once. The director and the cat launcher, they only spawn the first time. I guess that's because of the graphics. Okay, so we got that right here. I can't find St. Thomas. I never could find St. Thomas. So St. John's is here. Come on, load up. St. John's. Is this St. Thomas? I don't know what TKPK. I'm going to have to look up some of these stuff. That's the aircraft carrier. Okay, I'll look offline. I don't want to tie everybody up. Let's set the conditions back to live weather. I'll be back on purple later if anybody wants to watch after I practice at St. Barts for a couple hours. I'll probably just do some touch and goes. Thanks for the tip, Aaron. Also 007. Anybody else who chatted? Let's see what the weather looks like there. A few clouds. St. John's, cloudy. Okay. If anybody's wondering, this zooming in and out works flawlessly on the PS5. No freezes, no rubber bands, no nothing. Okay, Aaron, thanks for the help again. See you guys later. Appreciate everything. I'll be back tomorrow for a Belgian flight for Steve, and then we'll be in Hawaii for most of the stream, doing some island hopping. After all, it is December 7th. See y'all. Take care. If you prefer me using the camera, you could put it in the chat, but I'd rather not. I don't have to focus on it. So I do have a camera like right in front of me staring at me. But I'm trying to save all the PS5 resources for the game because I'm sure that camera will take up resources because it hooks up directly to the PS5. It's not in a computer. So that's that. Steve, you'll be up first tomorrow if you come in the chat. We're not doing no 4-hour flight. Hey, no. No. You pick a closer airport. Wait a minute. Let's not end this. You pick something that's like 30 minutes max. Okay, here's your homework, Steve. Get the call signs for the airports that two are close together. I'm not doing no 4-hour flight. Keep dreaming. I'm the short hauler, not the long hauler. Nice try. Okay, now we're going to end it. See everybody.